There are about 100 species of rhinoceros in total, although only 5 species are currently counted. On the African continent there are black and white rhinoceroses, and in Asia there are Sumatran, Javanese and great unicorn rhinoceroses. At the beginning of the 20th century there were about 500,000 rhinos. By 1970 their numbers had dwindled to about 70,000. Now only 29,000 remain in the wild. Sumatran rhinos are the smallest living rhinos, but they can also weigh up to 600 kilograms. White rhinos are the largest, weighing up to 3,500 kilograms. The numbers are impressive, considering that these animals mainly eat grass and leaves. The division of rhinos into black and white is misleading, because in fact they are gray. The white rhinoceros is thought to get its name from the word wyd, wide, because of its wide square lip. In contrast, black rhinos have a sharp upper lip. Early English explorers mistook this word for white. Male rhinos are called bulls, females are called cows, and their offspring are called calves. Rhinos have thick but hypersensitive skin, as blood vessels are close to the surface of the skin. Thus, scars can easily appear on it. To protect themselves from insect bites and sunburns, rhinos soak in mud or roll around in dust. Their horn is made up of keratin, the protein that makes up the base of our hair and nails. The number of horns depends on the species. Javanese and large unicorn rhinos have only one horn, while all other species have 2 horns each. Their horns continually grow throughout their lives. The horn of the white rhinoceros grows 7 centimeters each year, with a record length of 150 centimeters. Rhinos have poor eyesight. They cannot distinguish a stationary person at a distance of 30 meters, so they have to rely mostly on their strong sense of smell. They are herbivorous animals, eating mostly vegetation. They spend most of their daytime grazing in their natural habitat looking for plants and grasses to eat. The specific types of food each species eats depend on its habitat and location. Rhinoceroses are one of the few extant megaherbivorous that eat plants and still weigh over a ton. Rhinos' habitat includes tropical and subtropical grasslands, savannas, tropical rainforests, and deserts. Their habitat varies from species to species. For example, the habitat of the Sumatran rhinoceros is dense high-altitude and lowland tropical and subtropical forests. Meanwhile, the white rhino can be found in African grasslands. Although rhinos once roamed much of Africa and Asia, their range has shrunk dramatically in recent years. They can now be found in Borneo and Sumatra, Namibia, the eastern Himalayas, and coastal areas of East Africa. Females carry 1 calf. Its birth weight usually exceeds 45 kilograms. The mother may stay with her cub for up to 4 years. Rhinos have a complex social structure. Sometimes they form groups of 14 individuals, which usually include females and their calves. Females are not allowed to leave the territory of the dominant male, which is regularly marked and patrolled by its owner. Only the one-horned rhinoceros prefers to live alone. The lifespan of rhinoceroses depends on the species. On average, they live 40 to 45 years each. When communicating, rhinos make a lot of funny sounds. When confronted, they growl and make trumpet noises. When angry, they snort. Sneezing sounds are used as an alarm signal. If they are startled, a resounding shriek can be heard. Asian rhinos are excellent swimmers, they cross rivers easily. But their African relatives are very poor swimmers, they can drown in deep water, so they have to roll around in the mud to cool down. Ground rhino horn is used in traditional Asian medicine to cure a number of ailments, from cancer to hangovers. And in Vietnam, rhino horn is considered a status symbol. 3 species, Javanese, black and Sumatran, are critically endangered. Natural disasters, range loss, disease, poaching and inbreeding are a growing threat to them.